Hi guys, welcome to Jumoke's Summer Podcast episode 7. Episode 7. Um Today we actually have a special guest, Chef Kerry. Some may not know, but she is an entrepreneur and she has a business. She's also a private chef and she does very great things. So today we're going to interview her and know more about her. So I'm going to add her right now. Hi, Carrie. How are you?
Hi guys. Good. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good.
I'm good.
You guys
Good.
hearing me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. A little delay. Okay.
So,
So yeah, you guys could ask me anything that you would like to know.
okay. First we'll introduce ourselves. My name is Sierra. Good morning.
And I'm Dior.
I'm Christian.
And we actually go to Jumoke and we're doing a summer podcast, basically interviewing people and getting to know about them. So I guess we can continue into it. Um,
Okay.
Tell us a little about yourself.
Okay. So I'm Chef. I am 40 years old. I um I went to school. I didn't went to be a chef. I actually went to school to be a lawyer. And we could talk more about that and how I ended up to become a chef. I'm a mom before anything else. I have two girls, and I just work hard. I work hard, and I'm all about my business. I don't know, is that good enough? Anything I'm leaving out?
Um, well, I think
I think we
that
having like a delay.
yeah. Um,
You guys hearing me?
Yeah.
yes.
Yes, I heard.
Um, so I guess we'll go into our questions. Um, Dior and Christian, would you like to go first?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you enjoy being a chef and cooking?
You guys hearing me?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We hear you.
Yeah, we're here.
I love being a chef. It's hard work. I'm not gonna lie. It's very hard work. It's very tedious work, but I enjoy it. It's very rewarding. It's very it's very it's very rewarding. Just to see people enjoying your work is it's really fulfilling. I love it. I actually love what I do, but it's hard work. It's really hard work, and I'm a one woman show, so
That's good to know. Dior, do you have a question for her?
Yeah. Um, where are you from? Okay.
I'm sorry, dear. I didn't hear your question. Where is what?
Oh, I said, where are you from?
You keep cutting now. I'm so sorry. I don't know if it's on my side or you guys' side, but you keep cutting out. I just hear where, and I don't hear the rest of the question.
He asked, where are you from?
Um, it's actually going.
Oh, I'm originally from I'm originally from Jamaica, but I grew up in America. I'm located in I'm located in Connecticut. But I was born in Jamaica, but I grew up in America. I went to school here, college, that stuff. So, but I'm originally from Jamaica,
That's cool. I actually have family out there in Jamaica.
the best island in the world.
Yeah. Um, Kimani, did you want
Yes,
to ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
everywhere, child. We everywhere.
Yeah. Go ahead, Kimani.
What inspired you to start a business?
What inspired what inspired me to start my business? Okay, let me be so honest with you that a lot of people will probably give you a fairy tale story, but I'm not going to give you a fairy tale story. So I had a business before this one. I had a hair business which was doing very well. I was doing celebrity hairs and hair and all that stuff for love and all that stuff. Had a then we had COVID-19. We had Corona. That kind of switched everything. I lost that business because I couldn't take client. Always loved to cook. I've always loved people. I've always made videos and stuff of my cooking. And people always encourage me to do it because it was like it's a lot of work. I'm not too much of a people person like that. So, but I'm home and I just, I started doing these cooking videos and I'll have videos where 10,000 people watch me cooking and I'm like, for real? And it just took off from there. It wasn't something planned. It was out of, listen, I got 2 kids to feed. If this is where it is. And then I just saw that that was my passion and that was my purpose because no matter how hard the work get or how difficult it gets, or how, difficult it gets, or how, because business get difficult, I totally enjoy it. So I really start by out of a need to take care of my family and also out of just having time on my hand because we all was quarantined.
What was it like being in quarantine, having to deal with your two daughters?
Oh God. So quarantine and my kids. First of all, I never knew my kids ate that much. Okay, I never knew. I never knew y'all ate that much. All right. I had to find a way to entertain them. It was just you just didn't really understand was you have to keep your kids happy, try to give them a normal childhood while inside the house and can't explain to them why they have to do school online. So it was difficult as a mom to see your kids going through do things that they normally do and they can't, but also it allowed me to be things with my girls that I never had time to do because I was always working or they were at school. So it gave us more time to spend together and bond. That was one of the biggest thing for me. And I know that sounds like a fairy tale, but it was the truth because I was always working. I was always working. I mean, I did find time for my girls, but not as much as I did and get to experience certain things with them as I did during quarantine. I think it made me a softer person, a softer mom, a more understanding mom.
What is it like being a mother?
What is like being a mother? Okay, I could tell you they have their own story of being a mom. I this is I cannot picture. I don't know what my life is. I don't know what my life is before my kids. Like being a mom gives me purpose. Me, a love that you can't find anywhere. Love that you get from your children. That that love that you get from your mom and that love that you give back to your mom. It's you can we as mothers we can't find it anywhere else. You just can't find that type of love because for me during quarantine, I got thinking, okay, I gotta feed my kids, I gotta pay bills, I gotta still do all this stuff, I gotta keep them happy. We can't work, we can't go out, we can't do anything. So I a lot of anxiety during quarantine, but or just do things with them that will kind of soothe my anxiety. So they were like kind of therapy for me too. So, but being a mom it's hard work. It's expensive, because when they get into these Jordans and stuff, the Roblox and all of that. But other than it's just a different type of love that you will never get anywhere else. Ever.
That's good to know. We actually had a
I hope
couple
that answer you
questions.
guys' question.
In the chat.
Yeah, we actually had a couple questions that came in from people who are watching. Um, what is your favorite
Okay,
thing to cook?
sure. I didn't hear that question. I just heard the what and
What is your favorite thing to cook?
oh, favorite to cook. What's my favorite thing to cook? Okay, what's my favorite thing to cook? I don't really have. If I'm gonna fry chicken, I'm fried chicken and seafood. I don't really have a favorite dish or thing that I like. Say, oh, I love making this. I enjoy making every dish because making food is like art. You get to just add and subtract and just make it your own. But I would say maybe fried chicken. I would say fried chicken because the end result is the best when you eat it most of the
That
time.
is true. That is true. We have some more questions from you from other people. Did quarantine allow you to experiment with new dishes?
Okay. Shoot. Did you quarantine? Yes, it sure did, child. I was in here. I was frying everything I could catch. But happened for me, what happened for me during quarantine was I started experimenting with my spices, and that's how I started my the selling the sauces and spices as another part of my business. So that was one of the experiments from quarantine that turned to be profitable also to my business, that I started getting more into my sauces, making them from scratch using natural herbs and flavors and stuff, which I've always done, but I got really more in tune with it because I started researching different herbs because of corona, different things and most I started experimenting with a lot of spices and sauces. So yeah, definitely became my experiment became profitable. Your teachers tried my spices and sauces, so she could tell you they're the bomb. Not because I made them either.
um, that's good to know. Um, Another question: how do you get the word out to customers about your
I was
catering?
frying rolls. I was cream cheese, all type of stuff. I didn't hear that question. What about my customers?
How do you get the word out to customers about your catering?
You guys. Okay, so 99% of my clientele comes from word of mouth recommendation. But how I initially started was by putting my videos on. I started an entire different page, and I started making these videos from like when I started making recipes from start to finish, and people gravitate towards that, and how I set my tables and things like that. Literally gravitate towards it, and a lot of people knew of food, so a lot of it came from curiosity and one person tell the other, and my client of my reputation. But most people find me through my videos. Like, there's videos that I'll post and I'll get 100 views, and there's videos I'll post I get 6,000, 7,000, 10,000. Also lead into sales and clientele, and you have to be consistent with your content. You have to be very consistent. So one of the things that I get clientele is to be consistent. So but my main thing is posting my videos on different social media platforms, Instagram, and making my videos as clear and million other people that's on Instagram. I mean, so but social media, listen, social media is there for good and it's there for bad, but 99% of it is good if you use it the right way.
I agree. Um, we have some more questions that came in.
This is what dishes do you specialize in?
What do I specialize in? Okay, so this I miss and why Caribbean food? That's who I am. Jamaican. My mother is a Cuban. My father is Jamaican. I was born in Jamaica. I That's am. That's my culture. That's to me. So easy to me. That's what I grew up on, and I enjoy it. And I enjoy seeing people try my food from my culture that never tried it or enjoyed it and enjoy it. So I would say my specialty. I could cook anything under the sun, and I'm not just gassing myself up. You give me 5,000, send me to the store to make you a meal. But favorite thing is to cook my Yeah, I could make a mean jerk chicken now. I make a mean jerk chicken. I gets down in the kitchen.
That sounds very interesting to know
Yeah,
about
Yeah.
you.
and we got another question.
Says,
Let me just clarify.
what's your
I like just to add on. I like food from the African the diaspora. I like our culture. I like food. I use my food to express who I am as a black woman, who I am as an immigrant, who I am as a woman, who I am as a mother. My food, that's my love language. I show love by cooking to you. My food, you can see it in my food. So I am very big on dishes from our culture, whether it's African, that you name it. So I'm really big. That's for us. That whatever way we want to do. But you and I are melting. I'm about that.
Um, we had another question coming. What's your favorite thing to eat?
What's my favorite thing to eat? Of the day, any any part of the chicken, long as it's fried. I love some fried chicken. I know that's but I really enjoy. I just love fried chicken. Shrimp. I can eat any shape or form. Seafood on a whole thing that people get grossed out about. But my favorite food is fried chicken.
That is very interesting
Very
to
typical,
know.
right?
Yeah. Um,
In the last question, it says,
hold on, Dior. Um, we're gonna. I went. We're gonna give you another question, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Um, go ahead, Dior.
all right, you said you were a lawyer before you
Thank
became
you.
a chef. What made you leave that field?
What made you law school? And I started. I went to law school, and then I used to work for the federal government. To be honest, why I left that field, um, inequality, whether and it's on both sides as a woman, and also as a minority. Because when I first, it's not like now where you have all these meetings and other stuff. When I State University in Danbury, my first job was in Virginia for a man. I worked with all men, and as you could tell, with all men, there was a lot of stuff you had to go through and endure. And also, as a woman, there was a point where I got promoted, and the men, because they refused to answer to a black or much less a black woman. So a lot of that, and the stress, very, and it takes, and that fear, what it humanity with you, it's gonna take a toll on you emotionally and mentally.
That is
Especially,
very.
you growing up, your family expect out these expectations of you. Oh, you make a boy, you make a great doctor, great a great whatever expectation they put on you. So my whole life, I've growing up, I heard everybody was like, Kerry, you're gonna make a great attorney. And that was just planted in me. It was like a seed planted in me until I, went out and experienced it for myself and know, like, no, ma'am, no, sir, that's not for me.
That's very interesting to know. Well, we're actually gonna wrap it up, but it was really nice. Actually, we have one more question. Where can people find you and purchase your spices?
Just my sauces and
Yeah.
devices. Okay, so I have my website, Kerry's Kitchen. I also have my website will be back up tomorrow. I took it down because I have stock, but I restocked my season. Excuse me, I restocked my season like months or so. So yeah, you can definitely find me on my website www.kerryskitchen.net. I'm Kerry with the L-E.
Um, well, we're
And I'm
gonna wrap it now.
on my website.
We're gonna wrap it up now, but it was really nice talking to you and getting
Okay,
to know
this
you.
was fun.
Yeah,
Really
I
nice
think so too.
talking to you guys, and I hope I was. It was fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you for having me.
No problem.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
All right, bye.
Bye.